All right, man. This old interview was getting around of Black Rob, basically saying that it was 4 months old. I'll put the link in the description to see if you want to see the full interview. He talked about his deal with Puff. It was a good interview. Man, we remember Black Rob was that dude back in the day, late 90s, early 2000s. Like, whoa. But he was talking about how child support been killing him. And I think I'm going to do a live stream on child support tonight. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Come on, chill out. We got the little big dog Mason here. Time for you taking that nap. But yeah, he was talking about, basically how child support is killing him. He said it's killing him. He said basically he can't live his life. And he talked about Puff a little bit too, and how Puff, basically did right by him. He said that Puff, anytime he needed money, Puff gave him money and everything that he needed. He didn't have nothing bad to say. Puff, you got a lot of these artists that they go back and blame Curtis Jackson. They go back and blame Jimmy Iovine. They go back and blame Jay-Z for their downfall. You know no more than you see Dame Dash doing it. Some of the things that they might be saying may be legit, but a lot of guys that been in the game, if they ain't seen millions and millions of dollars, they've seen hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like 50 was telling, Curtis Jackson was telling Young Buck, he gave him that money and they didn't know to take the taxes out. That's on y'all. That's on y'all for not taking the taxes out, and that's coming back to bite you in your hindsight. But, with child support, people don't look at it that way. When you up, when you up, you up. That's how people look at it. Oh, I'm up. Oh, God, bro. Sorry. Oh, you out in Dearborn, Michigan, man. They cannot drive, bro. Like, I mean it, dude. They cannot drive. But, like I was saying before, when you up, you up. That's how they look at it. Like, Future right now, Future is up. You know what I'm saying? But when that music slow down, when you depend on royalty money and you depend on show money and you can't do shows like during the COVID, or your name ain't hot no more, you ain't the headliner, you ain't bringing in 100,000 a show, whatever the situation may be. When that money stop, especially if you ain't got your royalties, then you in a situation where now that child support, now they ain't trying to, they not trying to work with you no more. You see a lot of guys out here, and you hear the stories. Child support, you go to court, you get a lawyer, all that, and they take your highest grossing time of the year, depending on, come on, man, depending on what your field is. If you in the factory, your highest time of the month is probably gonna be the holiday season. When you trying to get those this year, what is it, the 2021s out? So you probably gonna be making money in October, November, December, and they take that part when you hitting 60. I worked in the General Motors. When you hitting 70 hours a week at whatever you making, they like to get you in. You say you was bringing home a band after taxes. Let's just say hypothetically, you bring home a band after taxes. They take your highest grossing point of the year, and they say, well, you getting a band a week, you getting $4,000 after taxes. We gonna need $400 a week. So now they want to take $1,600 of your dollars, out your pocket. Now you going back to regular time. Now you probably making $750, $700, with the regular hours. And in the plant, in certain big 3 plants, they have a minimum. If you don't work, I think 32 hours, they automatically move you up to 40. So when it slow down, you automatically get to 40. So you going back off to 40. So now you making $650 a week, whatever it may be. Now you got to get out here and you got to drive Lyft. You got to do, that's what you got to think about. People, it's all good when you up. It's all good. When you doing shows like Black Rob, he said Diddy wasn't taking his show money or nothing. He said he was keeping his show money. Diddy was giving him whatever he want. You know what I'm saying? He was giving him whatever he want. He was good. But as soon as he wasn't hot no more, as soon as he wasn't hot no more, and it slowed down, that child support, it's hard to get back in court and to make it change. It's hard to get back in there and have them change that. You know, and they don't be trying to work with you. So, you know, if he was playing how many kids he got, I mean, I don't know how many kids Cuz got. But how many kids he got, let's say he got like 4. And if you got them by different baby mamas, then they not prorating that due to how many kids you got, whatever you want to call it. And then you got the baby mama situation. When I used to watch the show, I didn't. After this season, I stopped watching over the whole Reggie situation. And you see my man's, the young dude that's taking over Brandon food truck. That's kind of real stuff. Each time a baby mama see how much one baby mama got, they want that. Oh, you giving him this, you giving little RJ this. So, like I said, you can hear the pain in his voice in the interview. I put the interview in the description under Source League. You can hear the pain in his voice. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like he hurting. Like, man, I should be balling right now, and this child support killing me. Like, dude, you was hot in what, 2000? 98, 99, 97. He was out 98, 99, 97. You know what I'm saying? So let's say you had, you know, kids, you know, let's say you had kids in 2000, 2001. Shit, he should be done. He should be done paying child support. But when you on them shows and he messing with all these groupies and all that type of stuff, shit. And I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna do a stream on that tonight. If I can get to it, which I should be able to get to it tonight, unless some unforeseen things come up. You know, I mean, you up. When you up, oh, it ain't nothing. But as soon as you start taking that pay cut, as soon as you get laid off, every little thing, you could play, oh, the light bill, $200. What? And I've been there before. When you making bands and you up and everything going good, the best thing to do is to put money up for a rainy day. You know, invest into something else that can make you money on the side. That's the best thing you can do. Invest into learn how to, you know, stock in bonds, and you know, that's the best thing you can do is try to learn to invest into real estate, something that you can liquidate. You know what I'm saying? Really, really quick. And that's the best thing you do. When you're making all that money, you're like, oh man, this number one income is the shit. You know, it's always good to have multiple incomes. Because if something else fall off, like my regular job, you know, it fall off, I make a good amount of money on YouTube. You know, so now I'm at the point where, you know, all right, if I want to drive Uber Eats, Uber Lyft, now I should be in that situation. I should be able to drive that or do that and make a couple dollars on the side. I'm telling you, today is just the shittiest day for driving. I can't stand these old people out here driving, bro. And you go from Dearborn and you got all these Arab people, they can't drive for nothing. If you didn't know, in Metro Detroit area, Dearborn is the highest populated Arab city in America. But back to the topic of discussion, you know, child support, it's right. It might not seem like much, but as soon as you take a dip, it dips. So you gotta have multiple incomes. And another thing, man, I'm gonna talk about this on live. You can't be telling these women and these kids where you work and where you get money at. No, man. Don't do that. All Black Rap got money. They be setting the trap up. Like ODB said, oh baby, I like it raw. You like it raw. And now all these kids become an issue. And he talking about almost 20 years later, probably about 18 to 16 years later, since he been hot, and he's still paying child support. You can see he's still getting money. You can see he's still getting. He said, man, I should be balling. He probably getting royalty checks. He probably getting all of that. But you know what? Hey, the child support killing him. Every time he feel like he about to get up, here comes child support. And you can just see, oh man, child support killing. And every young man out there need to see that interview. And you think that girl, you love that girl, you gonna love her 10, 15, 20 years from shit next year. No. I'm on the patch, baby. I'm on the depot, whatever they got going on right now. I'm on. Forget all that. See, man, me personally, I ain't got no kids, and that's the best decision I ever made. Do I got debts like everybody else? I got a couple things, student loans like that. Nothing major other than that. But that's the best situation. That's the best decision I ever made, was not to have kids. Was to always wear the Jimmy. And look at Black Rob. Imagine the honest working man out here. You know, now, I mean, the best thing you can do is kind of be a 1099 guy. Or get your own business. And they can't tell you what you got to pay. If you got your own landscaping business, you're going to give her what you got. The government can't stoop in and say how much you bring home, or if you a plumber or whatever you is, like, shit, that's the best thing to do. And I'm going to kind of give some advice on that. But you got to understand, child support, the state get theirs too. They do, man. And like I said, Black Rob, like I said, this dude was up. At some point, you didn't think he was not going to be fired, bro. And that's the story of rap. Rap is one of those genres. You ain't like Aerosmith and Kiss, where you got several generations in a household and everybody go to the concert. Rap, you hot today, you ain't shit tomorrow. And you want to say why the guys with longevity survive, like Jay-Z and LL Cool J, they survived because they was able to transition with the times. Drake and Kanye survived because they got a lot of writers on their team. That's why they was able to survive. You know, anybody like Travis Scott and Drake, all them, they lean on somebody else. They lean on somebody else for their situations. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a live stream I might get into today, man. Unless another major pop up. If I don't get to it today, I'll get to it tomorrow. But let me know what you guys think. I put that interview link in the description, source link in the description. So if you want to check it out, it's under source link in the description. Also in the description, you can find my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, we got a Facebook group. You can check that out. All those links in the description. You have got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. All those links there. Want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well. The best way to donate. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Best way to donate, if you've done that, share the video. One time for the one time, we done.